I wanted to group this guy into a triple review, but the thing about triple reviews is that, or double reviews, is that you just miss a lot of details sometimes if you're just reviewing it unscripted. Freezer definitely deserves his own video because he's one of the weirdest Transformers I own. Let's just get into it. He looks very odd. He's not odd by Decepticon, technically he's a Terracon, but you can really feel the terror. One of Unicron's minions, like human size pretty much. And he comes out from Scourge with the other guy, Novocaine. And yeah, let's just look at this guy. So, yeah, this paint is pretty nice, I actually like it. It's like bronzish, but like kind of rusty. Not bronzish, but like silver and kind of rusty. And you have all of that paint detail. Some of it's kind of replaced with gunmetal. Not replaced, but there's some gunmetal added here. At least the closest thing that they can get to gunmetal, probably. Oh, he's supposed to invoke it, I'm guessing. I'm using buzzwords at this point. So let's look at the articulation and everything. He has... every joint is a ball joint, and some are way looser than others. Well, every joint on the arm is a ball joint. So yeah, it's... ball joints have a lot of motion, but you probably already get the deal with them. They do degrade over time. A spider guy having these ball joints gives him a lot of range. He can do pretty much anything you want him to. With his arms, you can do whatever that is. You can clap his hands while the other hands cheer. He can, like, he can walk on his hands. You can get so much stuff out of that. And despite the ball joint thing, it's pretty cool. I'm happy that I made up ball joints. You can also add stuff to ball joints to make them a bit tighter and fix them up, so yeah, it's not the worst thing ever. And let's look at the feet and legs. These are also on ball joints, but in a really weird way. They don't really go out. So it's not like he could stand straight if he wanted to. I'm guessing unless you cheated the articulation and made it like that, even still, this bend doesn't articulate at all, so he can't really move that well. Because he's supposed to be like hunched over, I'm guessing. Same thing over here. And these feet are also on ball joints, but they basically function as swivels because it's hard. Well, it's not hard, but these feet, you don't need to move them that much unless it's for transformation, so yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much all. Let's look at these ball joints on here, which also, as I said, they're pretty loose. I haven't had this figure for that long, but these joints are already really loose. Unfortunate, but that's the price of the range you get with these. And you already saw some of it, but the head articulation, his head is on ball joint too. Most of it's kind of sculpted to avoid more movement, so you can kind of only go up, down. You can turn it a little bit, but you're not going to get the most out of it. And you can move this head thing like a little bit forward, a little bit back. So yeah, that's everything with the articulation. I'm going to try to get him into alt mode now to show you what it's like. And yeah, let's go. I gave up halfway through. It's not supposed to look like that exactly, but that's what it's supposed to look like, kind of. Like the cannon. You get the idea. It's a transformer that transforms into a weapon, and yeah. I don't hate it, but like, I guess I don't love it. It's just a cannon. I always think it's a cool idea of Transformers that do transform into like little weapons. But like a cannon that just kind of just sits there And it's not as it's not a bad idea, but it's just so it doesn't feel something that's like that crazy. It's just something that happens. I don't know if it did that in the movie, I don't remember, but it certainly does that here. It's kind of technically a triple changer though, and I'll show you the third mode. Yeah, Colorless triple changer, who would have guessed? That was one of the transformations of all time. You might notice he has the little peg there. I don't have a Scourge figure, so, well, at least I don't have the later class Studio Series one, but I'll try to find someone who kind of conveys him as much as possible. Yeah, so here's Galvatron, and Galvatron, he can use this weapon, doesn't really fit him at all. But try finding a Bayverse guy with actual hands. You can really tell it's just him huddled up together. Looks like he's cold and shivering, dying. And it's supposed to be used like Scourge, so I'm guessing it will fit in more with his body and look less weird, but it looks very weird. I don't know if I like this as much as him just being a cannon on the floor. But, oh well, that's a core class guy that appears in one scene. What are you gonna expect? I know, he appears in multiple scenes. Yeah, I don't even blame the designers for not coming up with like something great here, because it's such a weird character design and I really don't know what else I was gonna do. Let me get it back into... Yeah, the robot mode is clearly where it shines. I'm not the biggest fan of the transformation being so heavily reliant on the ball joints, because it just feels like you're eroding them so much. And like, this is a transformer with like 4 arms, that's cool. And this kind of a hidden feature about this that you may not have noticed. Most core class figures have their core class weapons compatible with other transformers because of the bigger part, but thus they have small hands. But this one doesn't. And he has very big hands, so he can basically hold these weapons, really. He can hold bigger weapons. And this is a very big weapon, definitely too big for him. He can hold... You can basically do the Agent Venom thing. That's cool and nice, I think that's funny. I don't know if that was intentional or not, and that's why they made his hands a bit bigger, or they just did that, but it's cool how he can do that. And as you guessed, it opens the door for more Mimi poses. That's fine, especially because this character people don't take this seriously. I think having functionality like this, oh my gosh, I should stop messing up these words. But having functionality like this is very fun, and it adds to the play of this figure. So hopefully you think this figure is cool and you get it, or you think this figure is bad and you don't get it. I don't know. Now he's fallen. We have his revenge. Actually, I think there's something I need to mention. This is the only Studio Series Rise of the Beast figure I have, which is kind of sad when you think of it, but he's not bad. I don't hate him. Freeze guns. And I think he's a fun figure for what he is. I like him as like a little gremlin carcass eater. The thumbnail of this video will probably be him like eating out. But no, wait. What the? No, never mind. The thumbnail of the video is gonna be him. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna finish it. I'm not gonna finish this video. Never mind. You get the point, and not. Never mind. The thumbnail is gonna be him, how I see him, and nothing weird.
Whose side are you on? Yeah. Wait, Doctor Doom? I'm trying to fight